when I talk about love, I'm talking about love from the place of emptiness. And then what is emptiness? No, it's not a void. It's not just a black hole. It's not nothing. It's empty of the notion of self, and as a concretized, reified being. And so I have a pen. Imagine I have a pen in my hand. I say to you, what is this? And you say, it's a pen. It falls on the ground. A dog comes running in. The dog starts chewing on it. What is it then? Oh, it's a chew toy. Now the person leaves the room. It becomes a chew toy. The dog leaves the room. It becomes a pen. Both leave the room. What does it become? Potential. It just becomes pure potential. And the idea is that we impute meaning on things according to what are called karmic seeds. And so then the next question that would follow would be, well, can't you just change it then, right? If it's my meaning, can't I just say, oh, that is a knife? And the answer is no, you can't, because you have what are called karmic seeds inside of you, impressions within that see this object and immediately think pin. And so that's what you work with when you're working with having everything that you want. And I also want to say that I used to think that having everything that I wanted was, first of all, I thought it was, I looked at it from this sort of spiritual perspective. Oh, that's greedy. And no, it's actually responsible, but it's responsible to want the things that will end suffering, and to know what those are. But that this idea of sacrifice or deprivation, that is the B side of indulgence. That's not the middle. And it's also a way that we reify the self, because if I believe that I have to sacrifice, there's still an I that has to do that. And you're taking yourself out of the equation of the totality of being. And so you're introducing suffering. You know, there are certain things that we all want. We all want a certain level of security, and that could be financial or whatever you want to call it. We all want, and you know, the further along you move into your path, it may be that the financial security that you want is so that you can be generous. It may be, you know, it may be that you know, when I had a lot of funds, oh my God, to be able to see all those animals being with the little scrawny bones, and to be able to donate to them, or to see the elephants, elephants or the wolves or the things that I like to donate to, that felt very good for me. So we all want some kind of stability. We all want some kind of sense of abiding joy. Right? You want to know that you have a joy that is so deeply rooted that it can't be shaken. We all want a sense of companionship. We want the reflection. We want to be known. We want to be seen. I'll read this from Susan Sarandon. It's the question about why people get married, but I'm going to say it's the deeper desire about why people want love. Because we need a witness to our lives. There's a billion people on the planet. I mean, what does any one life mean? But in marriage, or I'm just going to say, but in love, you're promising to care about everything, the good things, the bad things, the terrible things, the mundane things, all of it, all the time, every day. You're saying your life will not go unnoticed because I notice it. Your life will not go unwitnessed because I will be your witness. And I'm saying it doesn't just have to be with one person, but it could be if you want it. And so according to a Pew Research survey, love and companionship are still the two biggest reasons why people get married today, while the act of making a formal commitment comes in third. And so I also want to say, you don't have to get married. You could, in order to make that commitment. The people who are in my lover library, I'm committed for life. That's a given. This will not go anywhere, and if it does, it will still find you. So there's that's an agreement that we can make and keep. And if you like formal things, you can do that too in some way. We all want that kind of being witnessed experience. We all want to be of benefit. And at some level, you know, we want to know that our lives mattered because we were there and we were offering something. And we all want a vitality and a health so that we can carry out the things that we do. And so the Diamond Cutter Sutra and what was offered to me are they're foolproof. They're foolproof ways to have that. It doesn't mean you won't have a few bumps on the way, but it is the way to have your deepest desires. And by deepest desires, I mean the desires that emanate from emptiness realized.